All right, everybody, welcome back to EKG. We're back here on Isle, which is my own Animal Crossing town. In the third episode here, we're still doing the island tour. There's a lot to see. That's kind of why I wanted to start this a little bit late, because if we had started Animal Crossing like the first day it came out, you'd be looking at an empty island and a bunch of weeds and me just pulling them endlessly. So I've gotten a little bit of work done in the town, so I've got something to show you guys. I've got a tour to show you guys. And I feel like it's finally coming together now that I have the roads. Like, if you're feeling bad because your town doesn't look great, like, trust me, roads are what's going to tie it all together. Like, that's when your town starts looking like a town. Because look what I was able to make with these fucking roads. Like, look at this. This is like my town square. I tried to go for like a Navy Pier, kind of like amusement and shop kind of island. That's why it's called Isle, because I have, if you look at the map, an island inside of an island. And that's literally why I chose this map when I got the random, because I thought that was so cool. And I hadn't decided what to do with it yet, but this is what I ended up making. These shops are all closed because, as I mentioned, I'm playing this at a completely unreasonable hour for a Let's Play, for an Animal Crossing Let's Play especially. Because literally nothing in this game is open. I'm very lucky that I have CJ in my town today to sell fish to. Because it would have been nice to stop in Nook, see what the items are, maybe check Abel's, see what she has anything cool. When I checked Abel's earlier today, she had this cool like explorer's outfit, and there's trash in the river. Guys, this is what happens when you make a big amusement island, is you get trash in the river. I gotta get some garbage cans over here. Maybe this is my fault. There's not a single garbage can here. That's definitely my fault. You know what? That's fair. If Zoo Tycoon taught me anything... Ooh, that looks like a big fish. That could be a black bass, but you'll never know if you don't try. Come on. Oh, come on. That's gotta count. Oh, that's it. That's it. Wish me luck, everybody. Quiet on set. I hope that's a good balloon. Try to ignore it. Try to ignore it for now, Paul. Focus. Oh, I knew it was going to be that one. It's a black bass, though. I know it. Yep. Called it on the dime. Oh, black bass, you're not a good fish. There's no butt there. That's all it is. You're just not a good fish. Where is this balloon? This balloon's making me mad. Ah, there it is. Am I going to shoot it down before it falls in the river? Take bets, everybody. Take bets, everybody. Ooh, that was clutch. You got to be quick on the draw if you don't want it to fall in the river. We'll be patient, but no, who likes that? Back to Isle we go. We're not done with the tour here of Isle. Because I set up all this stuff just for the Easter event. I'm probably going to take it down once it's over. The balloons aren't bad, but it's very... I think we're all sick of the eggs at this point. I've got the rides going here, too. I usually run these during the day, turn them off at night. Because, I mean, this song will... it gets old real quick. And up here, I set up like a little plaza with a fountain, a little clock so you can tell what time it is. A little water fountain. This is actually just used for my own convenience, but it is very convenient, so I don't plan on getting rid of it anytime soon. Because I don't really want to have another bridge onto the island. I like having it kind of just be this one entrance. I feel like it makes it more like touristy. I don't know, more scenic. And then for people who know about it, they got these quick hops over to get back to the northern. That's kind of the quick way back to my house. And while we're here, you know what I say we do? I think it's time for a quick little tour of the museum. Because if you don't play Animal Crossing, if you're just watching this because you're a fan of EKG or just our videos or whatever, I appreciate that, first of all. But if you don't know what the museum is, like, this is going to be a treat for you. Because this, it looks fairly unimpressive from the outside. Even this, I get it. Fish go here, fossils, bottom, bugs on the left. You collect them, you turn in one of each. But if you look around here, this is going to shock you how beautiful this shit is. Like, I'm going to save the two best ones for last. We're going to start with the bugs. The bug exhibit's not bad, but I think it's just, like, if this is the worst one in the museum, I think this is going to give you guys an idea of how gorgeous this is. Oh, Canberra's here. I thought we weren't going to meet Canberra, but here she is. She's one of my original villagers, just touring the museum at 1 a.m. Spirit after my own soul. Here we go. Checking out some of the bugs, too. Some of them are really cool looking. Yeah, I caught all of them. Oh, she's falling asleep here. Yeah, you should have brought some coffee. That's cool. I like that. I don't know if I've ever seen a villager just walk around the museum. I didn't even know they did that. That's actually really, really great. I like that. It kind of makes it feel more alive. I like that she's doing it at 1 a.m. too. I didn't see that coming. I thought all my villagers were asleep and we weren't going to meet any. But you know what, Canberra? You're coming in the clutch. Look at that Atlas moth. That thing is awesome. Yeah, so any bug you catch, like I said, you only have to catch one and donate it to the museum. The rest you can sell. But it doesn't necessarily put just one of them in the museum. It just represents, like, I guess it's like you telling Blathers, like, hey, this animal lives here. Go find more of them. Like, I think he does all the work. But, like, if you don't donate them, you'll just have a bunch of empty exhibits, and no one wants that. This is like the moth exhibit, I guess. How you liking it, Canberra? Didn't expect you to see in the bug one. I better see you in the aquarium later. And yeah, those fish there, like, so if you donate fish, they don't just go to the aquarium part into the fish part. They go to the whole museum. Like, over here, like, there's, like, fish, like, in the fountain. Like, I think there's a koi fish in there. Yep, there he is. And so, like, oh, I love this butterfly room. This is the best room in the bug exhibit. Like, I wish I could have this fountain in, like, a room like this in my house. Like, this is beautiful. Look at all these butterflies. And the fucking koi fish in the pond. That's good. That's fucking good right there. So yeah, definitely find the koi fish, because the koi fish ties the whole bug room together, too. And like, ooh, we have the moth, and they gave him a garbage can. A little piece of garbage, and a centipede. Who doesn't want to see a centipede on display in a museum? Where else are you going to see one? Tarantula's not having a good time. Like, these tarantulas will literally kill you in this game. They'll chase you down like a fucking fiend. They are terrifying. I'm lucky to have that one. Like, the bug and it's cool is these museums also have these little rooms that, like, this doesn't seem like anything I collected necessarily. This is just, like, where they study bugs. So it's got, like, you know, it seems practical. Like, this is a place that exists. It's not just, like, a collection of cases. Like, this is an actual museum building. Like, I don't remember the other Animal Crossing games having a museum that looked quite this good. Like, this is very impressive to me. Like, this, when they find, like, it takes 2 days to build this, which is kind of annoying, because you have to, like, gather all your discoveries, all your fossils and bugs and fish outside the tent while he builds it. So it's kind of annoying, but once he builds it, you're like, holy shit. Like, that is impressive. I can't believe that. All right, so continuing the tour, I think we're going to do the fish next here. Because the aquarium is the first one I looked at when I walked in here, and it fucking blew me away. Like, this room here is, like, listen to the music for a second. I'll shut up. Like, just, the ambience of this room, like, with that music, is just, like, you can, like, smell the museum, you know what I mean? Like, this is just, oh, I love this so much. Like, this feels like, just like visiting the Shed Aquarium to me. And so these are, they kind of separate all the fish by, like, where you catch them, too. And what's cool is, like, if you donate a fish to someone else's museum, you get credit for it. Like, a lot of these will say donated by Small Paul, because, like, I play this the most, and I donate most of them, obviously. But if we go, like, Seek Goldfish, donated by Eric. As I mentioned in the last episode, Eric also has a house in my town, because he is my roommate, so he gets to play this quite a bit without ever owning a Switch. Lucky him. And, ooh, look who's got a sturgeon. That's right. These were only catchable in March, but I got one. So, sorry, everybody who didn't. Did not mean to rub that in your faces, but what else are you going to do with it? That's what the whole museum is for. Listen, goddammit. Oh, wait, hold on. If you think I'm going back and not saying hello to that turtle, you're dead wrong. Sorry, that room might be very impressive, and I'm burying the lead here. But we're going to go look at that turtle. I want to take a picture with that turtle, in fact. How do I get a picture with this turtle? This will be a good angle for a turtle picture. Let's try this. Look at him. I love him. That's why I want to get one as my own pet, and, like, I have a rule. Like, there's a code in this town where you have to donate the first animal of every kind that you catch. Oh, he wasn't looking. There we go. That's a good turtle pick. Oh, we got some... Okay, not a great look. Okay, not a great look. There we go. Got some good turtle picks there. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so I feel like the first animal, the first bug or fish that you catch in every game, you have to, like, donate it to the museum first, just to fill out the museum. But the rest of them you can do what you like with, sell them or what have you. And, oh, I forgot that I caught the blue marlin yesterday. I finally caught the blue marlin, and I didn't know he was going to go in this tank, but that ties it all together. I love that. This tank looked very empty without him before. Because it was just the anchovies and the horse mackerel until I got the tuna and the blue marlin. That makes it much more impressive. For those watching this, the blue marlin actually goes away in April, so I would definitely focus on trying to catch one while you can. If you're trying to catch one, like on purpose, I would just bring a bunch of bait to the pier, because it can only be caught on the pier. So if you have bait, like, that's the place to use your bait, I feel like. You'll get a blue marlin if you, like, do that and just focus on it for sure. And down here's all the deep sea fish. These are mostly pretty rare, except for the football fish. He's a little more common. But that coelacanth is like, these are all worth like 15k except for the football fish. And, like the coelacanth can only be caught during the rain. Barrel eyes only caught at night. Or fish can be caught wherever, but look at that thing, it's miserable. It's fucking miserable. It can't even bend. Oh, it's poor life. That's not a glitch. It floats there 24/7. That's what it's always looked like when I walk down here. It's never having a good time. Look at the little deep sea diver uniform. Like, this fucking place is massive. It's so cool. And you can even, like, from the behind here, like, walk up to the windows and it'll, like, zoom down. So you can, like, get a view or, like, take a picture from behind this, like, you know. Because, like, you can make a passport, which is, like, your display whenever you go to another person's town, which you can do fun stuff with. Here's mine. This is Paul. I have the title, The Messy Lad. And I'm also Bam's BFF, just so there is no confusion. And I got a nice little picture of me back in my bamboo forest, doing a cool little oops. That's fun. You can make inappropriate titles and make people laugh. It's a lot of fun. All right, I think there's another room here to the... Oh, yeah, this is maybe the best room in the aquarium, actually. Like, what? Look at this. Like, we're not going to go left yet. You'll see. Sea butterflies are pretty cool. Doing little tricks. Up here is the coral, actually. These are pretty much all fish I just caught, because a lot of these coral fish were just added in April here. So, we got the clownfish, which was just added. The surgeonfish, that's Dory. And then the butterfly fish. Those are all pretty cool. And down here, though, look at this. They have, guys, I shit you not, they have a fucking walk-through tunnel in this aquarium. Look at this. I was not fucking expecting this when I played this game for the first time. I've never had this before. This is unreal. Like, and as I add stuff to this, like walking through this, like, I could just vibe in this room all day. Like, that's what this game is. Like, I just want to find rooms to vibe in. Like, look, I could just fucking sit on this chair and just hang out. Like, that's half of the reason why I have a lot of played hours in this game, because sometimes I'll just have this on in the background while I do other stuff, just because, like, it's just relaxing. Like, you can just put a towel down on the beach and just listen to the waves crash as you go to bed. Like, it's something. Like, it's hard to explain to people what the appeal of this game is until they play it, and then they're just like, oh, I get it. Like, you just walk to other people's towns, see what they built, fucking sit on a stump. That's what it is. It doesn't sound appealing, but it just is. And this is the fossils, guys. The fossils, I saved this for last for a reason. There's some deep lore shit going on in this that I'm going to show you. Pay attention to the things on the floor. It's basically guiding you through different eras in history, is what it seems like to me. So, like, these are kind of like very early life. It seems like a lot, like early bugs, early amber, things that crawled out of the sea and started walking. And as we go into this next room, these are where most of the dinosaurs are. Like, you dig up fossils in your town, you get about 3 or 4 a day, sometimes 5, and if you're lucky, it'll be something you don't have yet, and then you can donate it to the museum and slowly build out these fossils. And, like, some of these are pretty fucking cool. Like, as I mentioned in the first episode, this is a Triceratops graveyard town, so we had that filled out first. I even got the T-Rex skull, which looks cool up there. Spinosaurus, the standout of Jurassic Park 3. I will defend that movie a little bit, purely for the appearance of the Spinosaurus, which was very cool. I do like the Spinosaurus, so don't, you don't gotta flame me for liking that movie just for that reason. It's a thing. Moving forward, there's a reason why I wanted to do the fossil room last. Like I said, there's a room here that is just, like, truly impressive to me, and I'll show you. It's up here. Actually, I'll start from the bottom. Because, like, as this whole thing progresses, I saw this room, and it didn't strike me at first what it was, but pay attention for a second. Like, people have always made jokes in this game about, like, because there's, we saw the owl in the first episode, or you catch fish. They're like, wow, like, you catch fish, there's wild birds. You can have a hamster as a pet in this game. That's weird when you consider that there's animal villagers. Like, these animal villagers up here, there's, like, a bird villager, a kangaroo villager, an elephant villager. So, like, people have asked the question, like, why are there real animals when there's talking, walking animals, like, like BoJack Horseman animals? This is the room that explains it. Like, they have a lore explanation here. Like, this is some deep lore shit. Look at this. They have a path for the evolutionary path of each villager type, of each animal. Like, look at this, for example. This, the mammoth villager that I mentioned right here, they have a little photo of him right here, the elephant, essentially. And this isn't a photo of him. I think this is a photo of the elephant villager. But then they have his ancestor, the mammoth. And what they're saying is this mammoth like evolved, or some of them evolved at least, and became bipedal, walking, intelligent creatures, just like the monkey became a walking bipedal human and evolved. sorry, creationists. All the creationists just unfollowed my channel, but good riddance. All the fossils evolved and became villagers, while, you know, maybe the common bird didn't evolve along the path of like what Jacob the Birdman did. Look at what they have at the end here too. The monkey villager and the human villager, a spot saved open for you and the light comes on, and his common ancestor, the Neanderthal. Look at that. We evolved from the same ancestor. That's so fucking cool. I don't know. This room blows my mind, so sorry if I'm freaking out over this too much. But this is fascinating to me. Like, they added lore to this fucking game. Like, what? And, like, this light... Oh, it's so cool. So, like, there's a reason now that you can say, like, why is Tom Nook a raccoon who runs, like, a bunch of mortgages when there's raccoons who dig through my trash? There's different lines. Like, this is an australopith, not a human. They're two different species. One evolved and one died out. Except in this game, I guess there's, you know, some species of birds that didn't die out, you know, what have you. So, it's... Like, imagine, like, it's cool, because, like, the villagers can visit here. Like, fucking Tucker, my mammoth villager, can walk up to this and be like, dude, bro. He can bring a bunch of weed to the fucking museum and just stand here and be like, bro, I'm having a trip. It's so cool. Guys, I love this room. I can't wait till I fill out the rest of this, because I'm missing most of these fossils. I have, like, the rhino one and the mammoth, and I'm really happy we got this ancient human one donated by Eric, the australopith. Because that one is the one that, like, finally made me realize what this spot was for. This empty spot here. Because until we had this, I was like, oh, weird. Okay, I get it. I guess I should have known that the monkey was linked to the same one, but still. And, like, oh, it's cool. The rabbit and the mouse have the same ancestor. That must be a thing. They must come from the same family. And, like, over here we have, like, the rhino and the cow all come from the same ancestor. This is so cool. And here's Annabelle. Oh, you gotta love her. Guys, the museum is just the best part of this game. And I know, like, I'm showing you a tour of it as if it's my own. Everyone kind of has the same museum. But, like, go get this game if you have a Switch. I mean, you get it digitally because I think they're sold out of Switches and this game. But, like, I don't know. I just, it's hard to explain the appeal, but, like, it just blows my mind, this game sometimes. But we're going to walk out of the museum here, and that's going to be the little tour of Isle Isle. I don't know how much I'm going to play this game. I guess we'll see how much people like it, and, you know, let me know if you want to see more of this. Maybe just me going fishing, maybe me doing chores for the villagers, maybe building up the town even. Kind of like, I guess, a Minecraft vibe of a Let's Play, I guess you'd compare it to. So, I mean, I wanted to do at least 3 episodes just to show everyone the town. But if you want me to come back to this, definitely let me know, because I'd be willing to. I mean, I love this, obviously. I'm sitting here gushing for 45 minutes. But yeah, so that'll be it for the 3rd episode here. Thanks for joining us here in Isle Isle, and give you a little goodbye wave. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. And join us next time on EKG.